I got to ask you this, right? I know you and Isaiah had some rapport when you guys was younger. What happened with IT, brother? Tell us what happened.
I think it's tough coming off an injury like that. You know, for me, I came off of shoulder surgery which happened in Boston. What was it? The Eastern Conference.
Playoffs,
yeah, quarterfinals. My first year in Cleveland, having to miss 6 or 8 months with that is so tough to come back from. And I think when you lose some of that explosiveness at his size and being a guy that is used to having the ball in his hand so much, it's you know, tough to come in and try to make a huge impact right away. And I think he wanted to do so great, so fast, but coming back from an injury, it was pretty tough.
I get it from a basketball perspective at him playing. But as far as did you guys think he was talking too much? Being a new guy coming in, you guys have been there for quite some time, and you know you hear all these comments that's coming out of his mouth. Did you guys have a problem with that?
No, I don't think we had too much of a problem with it, but I think we wanted, whether somebody was talking in the locker room or bringing up things that we wanted to get better with our team, winning was going to solve all that. And when guys like myself or Bron or Isaiah, the guys who felt like were leaders of the team, were coming in and maybe not performing as well as they could have coming off an injury or trying to mix in with the team, we felt like, that was something that we had to show in our play. And it was tough. I feel for Isaiah. I've known him since, like we were youngsters. We played on different AAU teams together. We have that photo of us when we're 15, 16 years old.
It's the best picture ever.
I wish him the best. It was just tough for a number of guys to be there and to fit with us, but I feel like we cleared the air.
Kevin, what do you think will be you guys' biggest challenge going forward after the All-Star break?
I think finding an identity. That was our biggest problem. I mean, that's, I guess, sort of an answer to T-Mac's question, was just finding an identity with our team. We never found that. And even with guys coming back from injury or inserting guys into the lineup and finding different lineups that work together on the floor, we never quite found that. So we feel like with the new players, as we mentioned before, it's going to take us a little bit of time, but hopefully, as in years past, we've had a little bit of chaos every time the new year comes around. We thrive under chaos, but we'll find a way to make it work when April rolls around and hopefully have a big run.
Do you feel like that team just wasn't going to be able to make it? I mean, had you guys pretty much given up on that group?
I wouldn't say given up, only because there is, we say there's a lot of time, but as Rachel mentioned, there's only 28 games left after the break. So we felt like we had enough time to get it right, but as Kobe Altman had mentioned after the trade was done, that we were kind of having a slow death, and it almost felt that way, where things weren't exactly going the way that we felt they could have, and to get new faces and new, I guess, fresh air in there, and to have good faces in the locker room was big for us.
Now, I know how your team works, and I know how these All-Star teams work. People are careful about a sensitive subject for about a month, right?
Right.
And then they just start teasing you relentlessly.
Sure.
So have you already gotten, hey, are you feeling okay, bro? Do you need to go home? Have you gotten any of that stuff yet?
Yeah, I've gotten a few of those.
I know how y'all are.
Different memes and I guess movie clips where guys have kind of sent those to me. I have friends from back home, different players from different teams who will not be named at this time. But yeah, it's something that can be brought up, and we joke about in the locker room as well. So we have fun with it. It's all in the past, and we move forward. We have a saying, don't take it personal, just take it with you. So that's what I try to do.
We're here at All-Star Weekend, different draft format for the All-Star game. Sad that you didn't get a chance to play with your buddy Russ.
For sure.
That's the other photo. It's the photo with IT, but the picture of you and Russ together from college.
I know. I was a little bigger then, too, but no, it would have been nice to. I also would have thought it would have been a great idea to have the draft format televised.
Absolutely.
There we go.
We're 2 for 2 All-Stars.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Today.
First of all, I need you to comment on these pictures. Then we're going to definitely get back to what you just said.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
That's better, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
But I don't know what to say after that. But it's nice to. No, it would have been nice to play with Russ back on the same team and. To be on Team LeBron competing. It would have been nice.
Okay, say it again when there's not photos running over it so people can see your face. How do you feel, Kevin Love, about the All-Star draft and whether it should have been televised?
The All-Star draft should have been televised.
Yes.
Woo, there we go.
It's like Doc had a great point. Doc Rivers had a great point. He said, it was 88 or 89. He said, if I would have been picked last, I still would have been an All-Star. Still would have played in the game. And by the way, it probably would have given you extra incentive to go out there and, drop 30.
Right.
Sure.
So.
You even
I see
joked
no
the next
problem
day.
with
You said,
it.
you said I probably did get picked last. And then LeBron said no.
I'm hurt.
But
Still an all-star. Still goes on the resume. I wish I was playing, but I'm here with you guys.
the NHL, when they did it, they gave the person who was picked last a car. So all the guys actually started competing to try to get picked last
I'll
so they
take a
could
car.
win a car. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
They
you
make
never
too
know.
much money for all those incentives, though, Rachel. Come on
I'm just
now.
saying.